Today's lesson is the third lesson in the integers unit, multiplying and dividing integers. The homework that goes along with this is page 10 in the packet. All right, true or false. Now, these are just some warm-up problems that I made up. Let's see. We need to see if these sides are equal. So this is subtraction, so add the opposite. So -4 plus -2 is -6. -6 plus 3 is indeed -3. So this is true. Now, this problem, we need to simplify what's inside the absolute value first. So, bring down this minus and the absolute value. 4 minus 6, change that to add the opposite. 4 plus -6 is -2. Bring down the plus 6 equals 8. Keep this negative out in front. The absolute value of -2, remember, absolute value is the distance a number is from 0 in the number line. This is 2. Bring down the negative. -2 plus 6 does not equal 8 because -2 plus 6 is 4. So this is false. All right, this one. Add the opposite. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. So this is true. Positive or negative? Well, 3 divided by 1 is just going to be 3. We're going to have a negative out in front, so -3. So it is negative. -6 times -4. We're going to learn about this today, but when the signs are the same, the answer is positive. So this will be positive. 8 divided by -2. The signs are different, so it's going to be negative. -6 divided by -3. The signs are the same, so it's going to be positive. All right. Now, let's take a look at this table. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 0 is 0. What's the pattern going on here? So, if we're looking at a pattern, aren't we subtracting 3? So 0 minus 3 will be -3. This will be -6. This will be -9. Let's look at our pattern. When the signs are the same, this positive, 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 the answer is positive. When the signs are different, the answer is negative. Each product decreases by 3. This is your pattern rule. Rewrite your pattern as an addition rule. Add -3. Think about multiplication as addition of groups. Complete each statement. Multiplying 3 groups of -1 is the same as adding 3 groups of -1. Multiplying 3 groups of -2 is the same as adding 3 groups of -2. So this would be -3, -6. All right, here we go. Here's another pattern. What's happening here? I'm adding 3. So if I finish my pattern, 0 plus 3 is 3. This will be 6. This will be 9. Take a look. When the signs are different in these first 3, negative times a positive gives me a negative. When the signs are the same, a negative times a negative is a positive. So here's our rules. When multiplying or dividing 2 integers with the same sign, your answer is positive. With different signs, it is negative. So let's take a look. Same is positive, different is negative. So 5 times -8 is -40. They are different. -2 times -6 times -1. This will be +72 times -1 is -72. Again, there's another shortcut. If you are multiplying or dividing and you've got an odd number of negatives, your answer will always be negative. Because every 2 negatives kind of cancel each other out. This. -11 times 5 is -55 times -2 is +110. Again, 2 negatives gives you a positive. This one, -2 times times 7 is -14 times -3 times -2 is +6. When you multiply -14 times +6, you get -84. Okay, dividing. Negative 35 divided by 7 is negative 5. Negative 15 divided by negative 3 is positive 5. 49 divided by negative 7 is negative 7. This, I would attach this negative to the numerator, so negative 18 divided by 6 is negative 3. If they are the same, the answer is positive. If they are different, it is